Greetings and beyond the new, everyone. Hey YouTube, welcome to the stream if you're watching it there. Straightforward day. We're gonna finish Star Rail's story of the current story patch. Depending on how long that takes, we will... If I've only got like an hour left, then I'll jump on to doing March's story thingy-what's-its for her new path thing. I'm great at explaining. But if it's like 2 hours, then I might just cut the stream short. Who knows? But yeah. As I say, straightforward. I will just ever so quickly grab my controller and take care of what dailies I have left to do, and then we'll get into it. Oh, actually, one thing else before we start. I have a new expression that I have not altered. Oh dear. Oh, let me just see what it looks like on stream. Okay, yeah, that looks... Might need to go in and tweak that a bit. The shaking's a bit much. But yeah, so I now have an angry expression. You know what, let's... you know what, actually, let's just... start the grind, and then I'll fuck with the settings. Uh-oh. Game. Game. Oh dear. Nope. Nope, we're good. We're good. It's fine. Everything resume. Resume.
May as well kill them all. Eternal.
That. Well,
all will be swept away by the wind.
This.
Ill tidings manifest.
Time to say bye.
Alright.
Boom. Relax.
Okay.
Time to say bye.
That's still kind of violent.
Boom.
Okay, how about that? Yeah. Okay, I think that's better.
Stand still.
Ill fate is
So
dead.
yeah, now I have an
Beneath the
angry
waters
face.
lies an endless abyss.
Hopefully I won't need to use it.
Relax.
Get them! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
All will be swept
Yeah, we'll
away
let
by
this
the wind.
take care of itself.
Time to say bye. Boom. Existence is unity. Stand still.
Get them!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Sorry, I was reading something. Oh, it might help if I'm tabbed back into the game.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Fun little story. I've actually gone to meet Black Swan's
Ill
voice
tidings
actress.
manifest.
Long before Star Rail was a thing. Oh, she was cool.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Also, currently drinking Red Bull, which is
Relax.
disgusting. I'm already like not the biggest fan of like generic energy flavor drink. Generic flavor energy drink. But yeah, Red Bull is
Time to say bye.
Red Bull's pretty bad.
Boom.
as far as my like
The water
rankings
lies
go
in
in terms
endless
of the ones
abyss.
I have access to in Z, the
Stand
top
still.
of like
All will
generic
be swept
flavor
away by the
energy
wind.
drink that tastes good is V.
Ill tidings manifest.
Rockstar and like Lift Plus are about the same. Monsters. Oh, you know what? Monsters probably above those two. And then yeah, Red Bull right at the fucking bottom.
Time to say bye.
Nasty.
Boom.
But unfortunately, my boss of my human disguise job
Existence is unity.
was just like,
Ill
hey,
fate
Al,
descends.
take this crate of Red Bull. Yeah, this 8-pack of Red Bull.
Beneath
I'm
the
like,
waters lies an
okay.
endless abyss.
why do you even have this? But yeah,
Time to say
I'm like
bye.
not gonna waste it, but
Boom.
I'm also not gonna have fun drinking it either.
Stand still.
I also have like no plans for what I'm showing next week. I know that I'm saying that a lot, but
Ill
like
tidings manifest.
there's no updates to any games.
All will be
that I'm
swept
aware of.
away by the wind.
So
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Time to say bye.
also I guess it kind of depends on how I'm feeling, what work's doing. Also, fun fact, this coming Friday I have to
Beneath
do
the
a
waters
safe
lies an
first aid
endless
course,
abyss.
which is gonna be fun.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Mostly just because if you've never done a tradies first aid course before, someone always has a story about one of the like incidents, and they will stop everything to make sure that they can tell the story. So at first I was just like, oh cool, I get to sleep in because it starts at 8:30, and then I see it ends at 5, which is an hour after I normally finish, so I'm sitting here like, I'm probably not gonna be able to leave there till like 5:30 or 6. So that's a bummer. But yeah.
Ill fate descends.
Also, I've been looking at actually starting to use
Stand
Twitter and
still.
stuff.
All
I
will
refuse
be
to call it
swept
X.
away by the wind.
And I hate the fact that I have to spend money just to activate and allow
Time
me
to say
to,
bye.
which is
Boom.
so dumb. Fuck you, Elon
Beneath
Musk.
the waters lies an endless abyss.
Like, you can't even retweet as well. It's so stupid. Also, I'll try
Time
and
to say
not be lazy
bye.
tomorrow and
Boom.
get all the VODs that I haven't uploaded to YouTube. Upload to YouTube.
Eternal.
I've at the
Stand
very
still.
least need to hurry up and transfer them off my standard hard drive because I haven't set OBS to save them to my external,
Time
which is
to
where I
say
keep
bye.
them for my sake. Alright. Same story in terms of wishing as well as last time. I'll do it right at the end. If I do, again, depending on how long I've got left of the main story, and I do end up doing March's stuff, I might split the recording, or just not record the the March part at all, just because I don't know if I'll finish the whole thing on stream. Because,
Memories.
as I mentioned last time, those quests take like the whole day. Granted, I'm usually getting distracted by other shit, so I can claim the things that I didn't. So yeah, we'll see. Anywho. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's just switch back to the Steam. And then also, I hope audio levels are good. I'm sure you'll tell me if they're not. So gross. Yeah.
It's still early. Where to now?
There you are.
Let's see. Okay.
You haven't forgotten about our promise to General Huayan, have you? I woke up especially early so I can start teaching Miss March swordplay.
Hey, why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
This is, the first time someone has called me Master. I need to, get used to it.
Weak.
Let me make it clear. Swordplay
I
training is about improving your
understand the
body,
feeling,
mind,
Yanqing, I
and
do.
strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight. I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance and defeat at least one opponent. I'll do my best, but if you break your master's rules...
March is
Fine.
always a good
A
girl.
promise is a promise. Since I promised to study hard, I'll do my best starting today.
That was a bit of stutter
Great.
on the
That's the
Trailblazer putting his
spirit.
hands on his waist there for some reason.
March is in your hands now, Yanqing. Don't be too easy on her.
Don Hung, do you even have a heart?
Dick
Did you
move.
lose it somewhere?
Yeah, probably when he got
By the
impaled
way,
with his own spear.
Where's Yun Li?
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
Seriously? It's the first day, and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing.
I'm not gonna lie, her not being
Master
the
Yun Li,
her being the
you're already
uptight
here.
one feels
Sorry
kind
for
of
keeping you
wrong.
waiting.
I feel like she should be the one that's laid
Wait.
back.
Were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning.
Neat.
As the host, I'll be teaching
I
Miss March the
might
essence
need
of
to
Luofu
keep
swordplay,
that in mind.
after which she'll emerge victorious in the war dance ring. You won't be complaining about Luofu's swordplay then.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Ju-Ming sword masters treat their apprentices.
Alright,
Quickly.
strap in for another
Over
like
here,
hour
Miss
of
March.
this.
This is a reverse mentorship gift from me to you. I hope you put it to good use.
Reverse me. What?
What's this? Xianzhou clothing? It's so beautiful! Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements. I even added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it. You're awesome, Master Yunli! See? See? How can you compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence of Juming swordplay so she can win the contest with my sword skills.
Actually, I've prepared something too.
Huh? You have a gift for me too, Master Yanqing?
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare a pair of swords overnight.
Dope.
Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like them, Miss March.
Thank you, Master Yanqing!
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you, Yunli?
I kind of feel like I'm watching an episode of
Duel competition
SpongeBob.
is just
I
getting
can't
started.
point to a specific episode, but just this
so
level of
lucky to
bickering
have
feels
two
very
great
like early
masters,
Saturday morning
but
cartoon, if you know what I
why
mean.
does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
Mom and Dad are fighting.
So what do you think, Masters? Does this outfit suit me?
It's adorable.
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
Ahem. All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
Wait. We're having actual combat training for the first lesson? Isn't that a bit too intense?
Trial by fire, March.
I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
If you're ready, let's begin.
Okay.
Hmm. Da-da-da-da. We can get rid of Ruan Mei. This is only training after all.
Peach blossoms and divine sword descend.
Whoops.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. But please go easy on me.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
I don't know how to go easy. No, game, take your time. That's fine. There we go.
I could take 10 of you.
Oh. I see.
Please have some tea.
Pay close attention, Miss March. Luofu swordplay is all about being swift and agile in your movements.
Not very sportsmanlike. Iron is Ignore him. Strength is everything.
Right on time. Practice is over. Swords descend!
Like this?
Well done!
Yes, you! I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Swordplay.
Oh, I get it! With a true heart and focused mind, here I come! Right on time. Descend to earth.
How many can you block?
Yeah. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, Wasp, dead! Time for swordplay. Are you mumbling about? Isn't this, sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool?
Bladed flight!
You'll make good practice.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Whoops.
Yes, you!
Strike with heart!
Awesome! I could take 10 of you. All right, check out this move.
Ugh. Ah, man, that ribble is.
I
Ugh.
didn't expect the first lesson to be so intense.
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body. She's a perfect fit for practicing Lawfu swordplay.
However, she lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay, she'll make heaps of progress.
Uh-oh.
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on her
Strength. Seriously, do you actually know anything about swordplay, or what?
I could ask you the same thing. Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords is not generating enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
Skilled sword masters know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses. That's the right way to learn.
You're quite the theorist, huh?
Theorist? You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
That's just rude.
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one comes first.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Aww.
And this is why I don't have two teachers. I am 100% self-taught. Hey. You know, come to think of it, I probably should have been farming to upgrade her. Huh, weird. She still requires...
Today me is even more awesome than yesterday me.
Problematic. Oh boy. Oh, it requires... Interesting. And it also requires a new enemy type. Alright. Oopsies. Sorry, Sushong, I'm gonna be stealing that. Why do I have Herta on wild? Whatever. That's not right. Why did it put on This is a waste, but whatever. You know, if more went to break effect, that wouldn't be too bad for break effect much. Oh, wow, since when did I have... Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Okay! We'll take that. Yeah, sure. Fuck's sake. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, wait, but if I'm using... I'm using this. Okay, I need a crit body. A great body. I'm not currently using him. Oh, I've got him on crit damage. Weird. I actually have no idea why this is on Herta. Anyway. Okay. Oh, crit damage. Shit. Well, we'll leave that for now. Hopefully we don't need to rely too heavily on her.
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Lafu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going?
How,
as for me,
like,
I've somehow
disproving.
become the apprentice to two Cloud Knight sword masters.
Disapproving.
And I've been honing my sword skills with their
How disapproving
guidance.
Yuli looks.
One of them is Yanqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be. I tried to drag him into this, but he refused. Then I tried to rope Dan Heng in, but Master Yanqing wouldn't have it. Still,
I wonder why.
I didn't let the difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think I have unique talents in swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills.
It's not a good
Thanks
thing.
to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you all. Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th. Well done. Let's call it a day.
It feels like Yuli has like dual-colored
Miss
eyes.
March's sword skills are really coming
I know it's
along.
meant to just be
She'll
like
hold her own
shading,
just
but like
fine
it
in the
really
war
looks
dance.
like she's got orange and gray eyes, which is not a bad thing. It's just wild to look at.
Just you wait and see. I'll show off my skills in the ring and win a match. I'll make both of you proud. Can you believe it? March
I
7th
bet my
has
pig leg
actually
that
become
March
a
is going to be the
pretty
one to
decent
win
swordmaster
the
in
whole
such a
thing.
short time. Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh my god.
Oh, shut up. It's all thanks to your amazing guidance, Masters.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades could improve your touch.
Oh, let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword? Or maybe a flying sword? There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the sword master. Yanqing wields several flying swords, while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
That fight was a draw.
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how about we settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt?
Children,
Yeah,
please. You're
I'm
both
up for
my
that.
favorite. Now can we move on?
And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war dance. Deal?
The audacity. Like, that face that March had on her was so
arguing again?
good.
I thought things had been improving between you lately.
She was like, the audacity of these children.
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Luofu and Juming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to
Hey,
train an
Kazuha.
apprentice of
I
their
know
own.
that's not your name, but it's your voice actor.
Turns out, the rumors are true.
Jay Chow? Ju Chow? I can't remember how to pronounce his name.
Tomorrow is the big day of the war dance. Shouldn't you two be focusing on honing your skills instead of teaching swordplay here?
You're... Oh, that's right. You're the pink-haired box from the Yaoqing. This is Mr. Jiaoqiu, the healer working for the general of the Xianzhou Yaoqing. Ah, got it. So,
Ah,
you
got
were
it
the
right, Jiaoqiu.
participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing. And you were trying to sneak a peek at our training?
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts. I'm just here on the general's orders to take care of some official business. I didn't mean to interrupt your training. I'll be on my way.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard Miss March's pondering about what to learn, I couldn't help but wander over. From my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools. Kind of like frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking.
Dude,
They're
do
just
not make me
ways for
hungry.
people
I
to
have
show off
already
their skills.
eaten.
How
Stop
you
it.
use them really depends on the ingredients you're working with. It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by which I mean the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make double the progress in half the time. For example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried, cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow boulder beef when simmered. It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients. Apprentice.
I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry.
All this talk about food is making me hungry. Aren't you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
Well, it's
also a
just a
chef.
metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Senjo
Also, I'm
Yaoqing
similar to
is
Brock,
called
right?
the
Just
Rancha
don't open my
school
eyes.
that
Don't question it.
specializes in food therapy. So it's only natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
So, you're the general's cook?
I'm a healer. But anyway, a cook who isn't interested in health
I'm starting to
doesn't
think
make
the
for a
sword
good
she loves
advisor.
around is smarter than her.
Fine. Call me a cook if you want. Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing. After
Jesus!
all, the art of healing inherently encompasses both life and death.
Seriously? Trying to save face in front of kids? Ugh.
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
No?
This is called tumble dust, an extract from an exotic flower named Yabra.
Panabra?
Is it poison?
Well, it depends on how it's used.
Yeah,
With
nigga.
just one drop,
We
it's
talking
able
about
to
Monster Hunter or
numb a
Pokemon?
patient's body during surgery, making them painless throughout the entire process. However, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long-life species cannot escape its effects.
You
This
suddenly
thing
got
can save
very
lives.
creepy, my guy.
Take them. It's more powerful than the swords in your hands.
That may be so, but still, I prefer settling things with a sword than, you know.
A poison
Looks like
dagger
I did
in
get
your
you
back.
all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar, but a sinister and despicable one.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
You had me
You get
fooled.
real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Picture this. Two individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of combat,
he opened
where
his eyes.
life and death hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Is this going
Perhaps
anywhere?
you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiao Cho. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
Well, then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused on it?
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general. We Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield, as your sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights. The war dance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the martial virtue of the Cloud Knights.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself yet. Hearing you speak so highly of it has piqued my curiosity. Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yun Li and Miss March haven't seen it either, right? Well then, I'll give you all a tour.
Sus. 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 I don't trust this guy. He's sneaky. You're a snake. You're a sneaky snake. I think I'm stuck in this, so I can't bugger off to quickly level up March's stuff, so away we go.
Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
What's up, Mr. Jiao Cho?
No, it's nothing.
Do you see that airship in the distance? That's the Sky Splitter, the venue for the war dance ceremony.
It looks like there's a
doesn't
couple
look all
others.
that
I assume
impressive
you
from
mean the
this
one that's
distance.
in focus, but little unclear.
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the war dance officially commences. Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of the Xianzhou Luofu, standing in the ring, ready to take on challengers from all over the cosmos. Since I was a kid, I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times, repeating the process over and over. I understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and freedom they all had. I never found sword practice boring or hard. Even in the thick of battle, facing down savage abominations, I never felt scared. Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless victories. It's the best feeling in the world.
Well, we certainly haven't seen those.
But then, I faced a really tough opponent. And just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces. That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr. Jiao Cho meant by life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness. After that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to find my old happy self again. I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory? To meet the General's expectations? Or to secure my honor among the Cloud Knights?
I do feel for the guy,
While the
but
General
I
could
can't
teach
help
me
but
the art
want
of
to make a
swordplay,
joke
He couldn't teach
about
me
how
why I
this
should
is
keep on going.
like.
He said
Just
the reason
no one
must
asked,
come
Yang
from
Ching.
within myself.
Get therapy.
I've been struggling to find that reason. But after talking with you, Mr. Zhao Chou,
Ah.
I think I already have that reason in mind. As a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder. But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all.
I feel like
Facing
Hoyo
any
decided to do
obstacle
this
in front of
because
me.
of all the memes of
Pressing
Yang Ching
forward.
getting bodied at every
That's why.
turn.
I wield my sword.
Oh, Yenqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
Age doesn't really matter. All sword masters will understand how I feel.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives. So, how about you, Miss Yunli?
What is your
It's not polite to ask a
backstory?
girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yenqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
He wants to throw Yuli
I
off of the
don't have
railing.
a dream like Yanqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather that I'd win the precious sword he's contributed to the war dance.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming. Because of his foolishness, many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged. Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them. Given that Yanqing is the war dance ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
I see. It's not easy for kids on the Juming either. Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors, just like the two of you.
What happened, Mr. Zhao Chou?
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some old friends and old tales. Judging from my
Would have to be
professional
an old
perspective
tale
as a
about a guy with
healer,
flaming
both of you
hair and
possess
a
remarkable
flaming
vitality.
spirit and
Your energies
tragic
flow
end.
like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive.
I miss you, Rengoku.
Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time to say goodbye for now.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me about my dreams. I've been working hard too, you know.
But what about me?
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities and duties. The tasks
You're not
entrusted
important,
to me by
March.
the
Shut
General
up.
won't complete themselves.
Rude.
By the way, Yanqing, Is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so you could take a look around.
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave. I wish you both the best of luck in the ring tomorrow.
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dream, but he didn't even ask me.
Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Splitter, shall we continue with our training?
Why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the Sky Splitter has boosted my confidence. So, I've decided to conserve my strength for tomorrow. All right, I'll take you out of the Stargazer Navalia.
What a fook.
Oh, just shut up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things. You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need? I'm doing my best, all right? It takes time to figure all this out. When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance. How's that? Who's there?
Who are you guys?
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a bunch of kids at that.
Hey, kids, didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia? I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
First of all, I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
Yeah, we flew here on a star skiff. Like, whoosh!
The hell?
Well, I'm not trying to tell you off, but this place is off limits to the public, you know?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Ever Hunt Planes.
Huh? Ever hunt planes? Yeah, sure. Big sis will take you there.
Now, will Yuli play along, or...?
Shuha! You should have let me. Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Could you repeat what you just said, Yenqing?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go.
That
I
was
wanna play
not the time to be making fun when
airplanes.
there are clearly suspicious
Come on.
people leaving.
Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the 3 people we just met.
Yeah, anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again.
That was
pink
not the
haired
time,
boy's trying to
Yuli.
say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, He just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
I knew that from the beginning.
They said they were doing an overhaul, but it looked like they had no idea how to operate the Starskiff production line, right?
And it's suspicious how they suddenly finished their overhaul and walked away as soon as they laid eyes on us.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and the reason for the overhaul seems legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that? I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act. Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
Oh boy, I love tailing
Never mind
sections.
who they are. Let's just film them.
Alright.
We should have just killed those lowly beasts. Those little brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place. Just dump them into one and no one will notice.
Yikes.
Cut the theatrics,
That's
Guru.
dark.
Even the slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's plans.
Oktok?
So where are we heading next?
To check the freight skiffs. We've got a lot of preparations to do. Also, don't forget to take those crates with you. Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise, we're screwed.
So, are they smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
I have no clue, but they seem to be moving those crates. I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
Blue skidoo, we can do.
Ugh, so cramped in here.
I can hardly breathe.
Just hang in there.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule. You two, come with me.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
Don't be so paranoid.
You know, that's actually something that's always kind of bugged me. Like,
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs in Stargazer Navalia.
in movies and shit, like when there are smugglers and they're like, "Oh, don't be so paranoid." Wouldn't you want them? Wouldn't you want everyone to be as paranoid as possible? Like, as long as they're not like just shooting on sight. But if you're like, I sense that people are following us, shouldn't you like follow up on that? Anyway.
They keep talking about their plans, but where do they come from? And what do they want to do on the Xianzhou?
They're definitely up to something bad. Wait, they disappeared. Let's catch up to them.
Tread softly, breathe quietly, and make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign of activity.
Don't be so paranoid.
They'll get
We're
music
running out
starts
of
blaring in
time.
the
Get
background.
over here!
Shuhard, I'm coming!
They're leaving. We should catch up to them. Quickly! What are they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms, but I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud Knights.
What was your first clue?
This is way too suspicious.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiffs. Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for us. Lord Moktok is ready. The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
That's not good.
What did he just say? Beast ships?
Who's there?
It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
No.
Take your positions.
Adusa! Die, you lowly beasts!
Let's improvise.
You'll make good practice. Here you go, Master!
Join the battle! Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
I will claim victory for myself.
Fight to live!
Also rude. Man, I have fucked up our positioning. That's fine.
Fiend or devil, I'll crush them all!
Firefly Type 4 in position.
Ready to shine. Yeah! Time to show you what I can. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, Wasp, dead!
Stay in step.
Yeah. Oh,
This
God.
is more than a battle.
Set to the sea, go play!
How is this possible? How did these Foxians change their appearances like that?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borisin, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait, that means...
Oh, bugger.
What kind of trick did they use? When we were tracking them earlier, they looked just like normal Sanjo Foxians.
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians. They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights? Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago, when we were transporting the Borisin prisoners. If they can forge official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion... Oh no, this is bad.
Even
General!
worse. If you find one cockroach on the express, it usually means...
There's an infestation.
There are more Borison hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Meanwhile, at the Seat of Divine Foresight. Man, it is getting dark in here. I'm gonna need to flick on the light soon.
Nice.
There we are. Oh god, it's Feixiao. Hi,
I'm glad to
pretty
finally
lady.
meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Feixiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yao Cheng.
Oh yeah, I didn't look up her voice actress. I should do that.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you.
Oh boy.
Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yao Qing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been
That's
eager to meet you
concerning.
face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right?
Let's play it cool. Let's play it cool.
That's right. But don't worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you and get a better understanding of the facts. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements.
Mm-hmm.
Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance.
I see.
The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us.
Hi.
However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you.
Okay.
Let me be clear. The questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Oh boy.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Don't hug, you're making me look bad. Oh god, not again.
Merlin's claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis.
Mm-hmm.
However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
Uh-oh. It all comes down to Stellaron, I guess.
Apart from the Lafu, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion. For example, Eurillo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Lafu, was one of them.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this. The cosmos is a mess, and the Trailblazers are just doing their best to fix it. I understand. Let's move on to the next question. The reports suggest that Don Shu, the master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
The procedures of the Lafu seem suspicious. I personally met with Don Shu. That's a bad idea to say that. The exile and Bible. So it's the calamity. Fuck, I don't know what to say here. Saying I personally met Don Shu feels like a good way of getting fucked. Throwing Don Hung with under the bus is not a great idea either.
The answer seems rather simple, doesn't it? The
Shit.
preceptors of the Lafu abandoned their duty to guard the Ambrosial Arbor, and colluded with the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
This was not right.
That's a possibility. But there's another scenario to consider. General Jing Yuan brought back Mr. Don Hung, who had been in exile for a long time. As a result, Don Hung parted the seas, eventually leading to the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor.
I never intended to trespass on the Xianzhou ship, but...
If you had no intention to trespass, then why did you return to the Xianzhou ship before your exile was lifted?
I was concerned about the safety of my companions, so I had to act brazenly. I alone bear the blame.
Please don't worry, Mr. Don Hung. If someone must be held accountable, it won't fall solely on your shoulders. According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
Hold on, I want to see if I can...
Could you please give us another chance? I'd like to answer.
No problem. But remember that...
I personally met Dan Shu once.
Damn it, it was the exact
Her
one.
closest friend was killed during the war on the Fanghu, and she harbored deep hatred towards the hunt. So she spent years making preparations in the Alchemy Commission in order to take revenge on the Xianzhou.
Revenge is also a form of the hunt. However, that doesn't explain how she managed to bring the Stellaron into the Scale Gorge waterscape, which was guarded by the Vidyadhara.
Well, you should ask Dan Shu herself for the answer.
Unfortunately, Dan Shu is dead, and even her corpse has crumbled into ash. That's one less clue we can pursue. According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind. She disguised herself as...
Wait.
We were working with Diviner Fu, and she also witnessed Fantilia's true form. You're not going to doubt one of your own people, are you?
Of course not. We can trust the testimony of Master Diviner Fu Xuan. However, even if she saw it with her own eyes, we can't completely rule out the possibility that she might have been deceived. After all, it's suspicious how the culprit just bizarrely vanished.
Oh, God. I don't like negotiating. It stresses me out.
It seems that your
Especially against a
answers have
pretty lady.
addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Feixiao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the three questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jing Yuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Law Fu, yet the six charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Lawfu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking, or the Ten Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it, but in the end, the Law Fu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Law Fu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
Oh, okay. He's expecting shit to go wrong.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it.
I just noticed that, like, the tip of her hair is blue.
Unfortunately,
That's cool.
Ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Law Fu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts on all of this? General Feixiao.
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the Divine Foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Luofu and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
No.
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongoose behind it all.
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borisin. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison, and as elusive as quicksand. The Borisin believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
That's Ventilia.
You know what? That makes sense.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Luofu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Feixiao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling Prison. No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report, and silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
Your willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngsters.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests...
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance, but I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
So, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Luofu's Shackling Prison. Since he is the Broodlord of the Borisin, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movements of the Borisin suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
It makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenants Zhao Chou and Moze to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
Whoops. That's just how I swoon the ladies. What do you think? Anyway. Actually, you know what? Let's talk to Feixiao.
Do you actually believe in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy?
The Xianzhou's matrix of prescience can also predict the future. Do you believe in its prophecies?
I understand. While words can be deceiving, Your gaze, your breathing, and your scent. They reveal more than your words do.
The way she said,
I trust my intuition more than any words.
Yeah, well, let's just... I can't be around this pretty lady anymore. I genuinely get me out of here.
But the testimony in the shackling prison won't take up much of your time. I'll call for a messenger to take you to the interrogation division. You just need to give your testimony, and then you can head back. So no need to worry.
As you wish, General.
Let's go.
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the interrogation division also know your purpose in coming.
Alright. I made this joke earlier, but Blue's gonna do, we can too.
The shackling prison. I didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Yeah, this is probably not bringing back good memories for you, Danny boy.
Me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you. This is one of many entrances used for temporary access. Since you're not actual prisoners, it makes sense for you to use this entrance. Please come on in, dear guests.
Welcome to prison! You sound so upbeat for a place that is just drenched in misery. Huh. Why is so many, like, spooky prisons panopticons? Forbidden. Oh, actually, you know what? There's not cells on the walls, so I guess this is not a panopticon. Sus.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater, breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me.
I'm so
Still
edgy
thinking
and
about
cool.
your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Fucking... This guy is really high up in his own ass, huh?
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
I am keeping a good eye on you, girl.
and Moze. General Feixiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing.
I don't do handshakes.
We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin abominations of abundance and the arch-nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes.
Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the shackling prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
Forest of
No
Swords
need
sounds
to
neat.
repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his
He crosses the
atrocities
line
are used
between
to
just being
terrify
borderline
our
furry
children.
and full furry.
I'm well
He's
aware
putting a
of
bad
every
name on all of
crime
us.
he's committed. Let's move on to the next step.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the shackling prison. It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hule. And during all those years, we never provided him with any food. Yet he somehow managed to stay alive. It defies all the documented physical characteristics of the Borison. The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borison
You know,
die
some
within
people
3
would probably
days.
really like that punishment division.
Hule is different. Every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals. Despite the brutal punishment, he somehow manages to survive. The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
So he's borderline
I
immortal.
apologize
Got it.
for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hule's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
Oh God, I'm sure I don't actually have to read that. You know, let's just be safe. You know what? I'm sure it's fine.
And please,
I'm sure it's fine. Who needs to
take this
read?
pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
Just swallow it already. Hule is like all Borison. He can release a pheromone called lupatoxin that induces fear. Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by the Borison. Not because we were naturally weaker, but
I
because
think
of their
fanfic writers are
lupatoxin.
gonna have a fun
This
time
pill
with this one.
is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed. Your Honor.
What is it?
No, never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Let's keep moving.
God damn it.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
Alright, time to looky. I probably should have talked to Dan. My
dear
bad.
guests from the Express.
Oh, hey,
Judge
Hanya, what's up?
Hanya of the Interrogation Division. We've met before.
Are you and your sister the only judges here?
Glad to meet you again. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixtral Garden.
Hey,
Looks
no
like while
problem.
March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Xianzhou Luofu.
Yeah. It was lucky and coincidence. Okay, takes care.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the Ten Lords. So, Please do as I command as we head to Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission.
Yes, ma'am.
This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Danhung, please come with me.
Well, I have multiple
lead the
paths
way.
and Dunhungs and Lune, so we're not exactly normal
Please
mortals
let me
either.
activate the mechanism before we all move forward.
Actually,
And
Dunhung is
please,
technically
watch your steps.
borderline actual immortal. Cool.
Be very careful and watch your step as you make your way through. The terrain inside the shackling prison is treacherous. One wrong move, and you could end up plunging into the depths. And if you're really unlucky, you might be frozen solid or burned to a crisp before anyone can help you.
She...
But with your skills, I don't think you need to worry about that. You're funny. This prison does contain many layers. We even brought in Videodora Icor line craftsmen to introduce the ingenuity of delve enchantment. What you're seeing now is just one part of the shackling prison.
Perhaps. Judging from the appearance, much of the architecture in this prison has a Vidyadoran style. So, perhaps they did have a hand in building this place back then.
As for how many floors there are, well, not even us judges know for sure. But there's a legend among us judges that a short-life prisoner once tried to escape, but ended up falling into the depths. And when we found him at the bottom, he was already an old man on the brink of death.
That's
Did he spend his whole life
creepy.
falling? Or did some long-life prisoner drain his life essence? We'll never know. Anyway, please don't try anything like that.
Right.
Please, come this way.
Follow the creepy lady. Sounds good to me. The oh boy. Let's not fuck around too much. I probably need to come back here hunting for chits at some point anyway. Might as well leave me something to do off stream.
I heard the war dance is about to be held in the mortal world. I remember watching a sword duel at the war dance with my sister when we were young.
Cool.
The Cloud Knight, who was the Luofu's ringmaster, was an amazing swordsman, and their sword flashed like lightning. The Outworld Challenger had fiery red hair and a hand made of steel, which roared like thunder.
Huh.
They battled for a long time before a winner could be declared. Time sure flies. Now, both my sister and I are residents of the Netherworld, and we will never again feel the thrill of a competition. Are there a lot of people in Starskiff Haven due to the war dance? Sounds amazing. It's a shame I'm too busy to attend. But even if I could, I'd probably just scare people off with my current appearance. Let's get going then.
Bummer. Oh, down we go.
It's freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this.
I'm so wary of walking too fast and cutting off dialogue.
Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out.
Sounds like middle clanging.
Ugh, what an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
Are they... should they be here?
These crates, they look oddly familiar.
Uh-oh.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Borison. Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place. I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance. But throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one.
Would. I mean, same.
I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of Ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time. Well, business first. Let's keep moving.
Here we go.
Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Oh, that's not good.
Watch out!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
Oh, this is really not good.
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own? Something's wrong. The guards aren't responding.
Catch up.
Like until everything burns to ashes!
I really need to stop doing that so quickly.
Eternal.
Every petal in life.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Still the same.
You know, I think it would be more shocking if everything went according to plan just once.
Going wild, just like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own for this one.
So this is the warmth of life.
Stay in step.
I don't need it. Oh.
Grace and elegance. Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to land!
Get them! Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
I mean, yeah, predictable, but at the same time, I also kind of realized, like, that's just how stories, especially in games, go.
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight. The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the shackling prison can only mean one thing.
The whole thing was
A
planned.
prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here, in the shackling prison.
Huh.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid.
Yeah, we kind of
And
already
to make
saw a
things
lot of
worse,
dead bodies, so you
another
know.
group of visitors just entered the
We're
depths
in
of the
deep
shackling
shit.
prison, the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious
Really? Who would've
beast
thought?
manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Oh, hey, I'm Fox Boy.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization. The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns, and the way to the bottom of the shackling prison will reveal itself. I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look.
Alright. Oops. Up we go. Have I? Wait, what? Did I do it in the wrong order? I guess I did. Wait, what? Did I just accidentally not hit the...
It's better to use your brain and save your strength.
What? Whatever. I have to wonder, who the fuck builds these
The
things?
path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless.
Define reckless. Just in case I actually do get forced into a fight here, let's just... Oopsies. Actually, we'll keep her on May. Actually. Seeing as this guy's good for dot teams, might as
Inside the
well.
delve, behind this door, is the greatest enemy of the Foxians, Hule.
Door looks kind of, open? Is it meant to look like that? Okay, apparently it is.
According to custom, Envoys from the Yao Qing visit the Xianzhou Lafu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hulei to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand that the Yao Qing messengers want to see him dead. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed. Because this beast simply can't be killed.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed. Could you be the key to a cure for the General? Hulei.
Who knows, dude? I knew you were sus.
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me.
You could tell I was evil because I don't quite have a proper model, but I'm definitely unique.
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk.
Stupid
Wardens,
name.
Intruders on the lowest level! Send reinforcements!
Yeah, that ain't
Nobody
happening.
will hear you here, at the bottom of the shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Moze.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer!
Aha, so we were forced into a fight. Me changing my team was a good idea.
Once we were inside the shackling prison, we found soldiers with failing everywhere.
What do you want to know? Stand still.
Stay put.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Bad dog.
I suggest you surrender now.
Never time to
Of
say
course, I'll still kill you all. But I promise it'll be swift.
How presumptuous! Die now!
Leave if you can, Moze.
It's not time yet.
Mind your manners.
God, you dick!
Dare attack me?
It's better to make no move. I'm honored by your presence. You're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
Ill tidings ahead. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Get there.
Back.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
GG easy!
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in!
Oh, that's not good. Okay, now I'm starting to get worried. Chewie, don't do it. Do it. Oh! Don't. Stop.
I've waited for too long.
Leave her alone. I mean it. Fuck off. Put her down. Put her down. Put her down.
It's been a long time. Boy.
Oh, thank God.
Welcome
Okay, we're
back.
fine. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. He put her down. Woo! I got very stressed there.
How many times has the old verdant home spun around since our last
It's fine. She's a robot. She's a robot.
Duran's whelp. Tell me your name.
See, in the trailer, they kind of showed part of that, and they sort of implied that this guy eats souls, so that's why I was concerned.
A humble counselor of the Rhino Hound.
Whew. We're fine. We're fine. She just broke her body, which is not pleasant, but she's not dead.
It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever.
7 centuries. 7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to resemble our most despicable
I mean,
slaves and
they
enemies,
have killed
the
someone.
Foxians?
Tinyans did.
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill.
Also,
don the skin of a
considering
lowly beast,
they've outright stated about Juri's whole situation, it kind of makes sense.
An escape plan. Tell me, what's our next move to get
Also,
off
I
this
said it's someone implied this guy
ridiculously large
eats
ship?
souls. I don't actually know if he does.
My brothers and I
He
will
might
lock
just
down
eat
this
meat.
prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The
I
rest
mean,
of my crew were under
when
cover of
asked,
me.
they were like, yes,
Secure the
no,
vessels
maybe,
for
I'll never
escape.
tell, so who the
According
fuck
to the plan,
knows?
we only have a tight 2-hour window to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws!
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives if it means setting you free.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan. Fine. You'll get what you want.
Is he talking psychically? Because he's definitely got a muzzle on.
Well then, my lord, we should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, do you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
You know what? I kind of like the guy.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
No.
So often are there like guys that are too prideful that like, no, I won't do this disguise, I'm too great. But this guy's just like, fuck that, give me the damn thing. I want to get out of here alive, dumbass.
Madam Hanya, the wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties. And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed.
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Sick.
Just a short time ago, the nether key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yao Qing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed, but Borisin tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
You are the boss, lady.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We could
We'll
jump.
have to bend the rules. Please, follow me.
If I'm right and
By
we do
decree
end
of
up
the
jumping,
Ten
that's
Lords,
gonna be fucking
all
hilarious.
prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
Tana vamos. Sprig.
Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly. Follow me to the next floor.
Down we go.
Path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through.
Oh. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, that fucked with my head a little. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'd fucking love, like, a exploration game in a place like this. Kind of like Uncharted or Tomb Raider, just
occasionally
not
use
those games.
ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But, given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations.
Sick. I like breaking the rules. Yeah, like in an ancient forbidden prison. Most of the time it's like some dude's tomb, which I guess in some cases is a prison? I don't know, just like an exploration game in a spooky place.
The nether key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
Don't mind us, we're just sneaking on past. Stealth is my passion.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
Where the fuck did Moze fuck off to?
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has managed to break free. Where are the Yao Qing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues.
Her body's pretty fucked up. But I'm sure she'll be fine. Ooh. How did she end up in this corner with the way he threw her? Like, shouldn't she have been here? Anyway.
Xue is here.
Miss Shui briefly sacrificed herself. My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Condolences? Well, that's unnecessary. You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her. While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but... By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
I mean, maybe she crawled, but
I haven't found.
I don't think she
Foxian
could
bodies.
move after getting
Only
crushed like
Borson
that.
ones.
Maybe
So,
her body bounced.
The intruders and Hule are holding the Yaoqing
Maybe
messengers hostage.
Ingenium's a surprisingly
worst
rubber-like
situation.
substance.
With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
I'm waiting for the game to cut off and say, come back for part 2 later.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
A Cyber Spectre.
Reconstruct.
Oh, I see. Juri quickly put
It's
her
my
consciousness
sister.
into the bird.
Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma yet. At such a critical moment, her death can give us information that we can turn into an advantage.
Sick.
Let me see.
I may not be able to fix
The
up
damage
your
isn't
main
too
body,
bad.
but this bird is something that I
If I
can do.
fix it up, my sister will have a temporary body.
Allow me. Oh god. Not the spinning one. Yeah, god damn it. I don't know what it is specifically about this one, but I just struggle to navigate it. Ugh. There we go. God.
Hanya, I'm back.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this. Happy? Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
Cyber Spectre! That's pretty convenient. Your new phone's kind of cute.
Just don't let me be damaged again. I'll lose my memories.
Oh, that's not good.
This side crane can't hold all of me.
Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
One of the Yaoqing messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Besides the Borson, there were other intruders. Invisible.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracies are tangled up in this mess? Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison. And now you're the only person, the only bird, who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
I don't like that foreshadowing.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borisin will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
Yeah, why did Moze just fuck off? Like, if it was implied that he was going to get help, sure, but it doesn't feel like that was implied. This place seems like it's going to be a fucking bitch to navigate later, with all these fucking buttons.
Wait! Something feels off. Something's approaching us.
The invisible intruders?
Oh, god damn it.
Watch your back!
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
Mood is set, let the show begin!
Fucking Sanctus Medicus!
Join the battle. Detonate.
There's more to life eternal. Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes! Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind. Firefly Type 4, it sets the seas ablaze! I'm scared!
Skepta!
Take your positions.
This is more fight to live!
The prison management on the law
Oh, hey,
is
there's
truly
Moze.
concerning.
Who are you?
Aren't you looking for me?
Attack me!
Some value, I suppose.
Did the rhythm get messed up?
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
Get down!
I will claim victory fight to live!
Just focus on the fight.
This is more than a battle. Set the seas ablaze!
Immortality means forever.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set, let the show begin!
So this is the warmth of life. Fight to live!
Was really hoping that would kill.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
I will set the seas ablaze!
There we go. GG easy! Ugh. Press the button. There we go. So fucking look at him standing over there. You JoJo ass, piece of shit ass, fucking edgelord ass, dumbass. I really just kind of don't like this guy. The Feixiao guy's at least kind of sus and kind of funny. This guy's boring.
The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
You already
So
said that
what
a
if I
moment ago.
repeat it? It's the truth after all. The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning. At least 2 different groups of intruders infiltrated here. The Wolf Cubs and these Mara-struck soldiers. Their hiding technique, it's pretty similar to the Wind Mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kailorum Venti on the Yaoqing. What do you think? Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques. I'm Moze. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf. I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible.
I mean, I would argue because I actually like Shadow the Hedgehog, but you make a point.
The prison on the Lawfu is a real maze, I must admit.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Moze.
No, don't thank
We'll
him.
do our
Fuck him.
best to ensure your friend's
Throw him in the
safety.
lava.
No. You can do nothing for him now.
I like
And you
his
shouldn't
get-up,
be focusing on
but
his
that's about
safety
it.
at the moment.
I like guys who look edgy, but like, you know, kind of have fun with it, or just have fun personalities. This is just kind of boring.
Your friend is in Hulei's clutches, and you're just going to leave him behind?
Look, I'm the Yao Qing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause. Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark. The worst-case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And the best-case scenario... The best-case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf escape. Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something's off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You sure have a way of comforting people, Mr. Moze.
I'm getting
As a
real
person
tired
the
of people
Yao Qing,
underestimating
I've
me.
always searched for something meaningful to give my life to.
It's an issue that I have with a lot of fucking like
to make
open
it out
world
alive.
RPGs with
My
like
companions are waiting for me.
so many down to you. It's just like I have
another
proven
world
myself
dweller,
time and time
I've already
again.
died
You should be
once.
bowing down and sucking my dick.
Yeah. We won't give up. Not until the very last moment.
None of you are part
Like
of
at this
the Ten
point,
Lords
I've taken
Commission,
on
so sacrificing
what?
yourselves isn't the
3
right move.
fucking
As
emanators?
a judge, it's my responsibility to guard
Not
this
single-handedly,
prison.
but
and if someone
you know.
should step up to stop Hulei from escaping, it should be me.
And
not
yes,
you.
Skyrim is definitely a
Let's
game that
reach
falls
the
under
gate.
that category.
I hope you'll
of
help me seal it.
you
After
do
that,
so
I'll
much
do
and
everything
you
I can
always
to fight
treat
the
it like
Borison.
shit.
Do you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements? Now, let's proceed upward.
Just once, I want to get the respect that I deserve. Oh fuck! Stay the fuck away from me, you dick. Don't make me whip out Acheron. I fucking will.
We must seal the entrance before the Borison fugitives get out.
Is something supposed to be moving?
The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long.
I can't
Follow me.
I can't tell if there was a glitch there. I don't know what moved. Did I just miss it?
We're almost there. The gate is just ahead.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Excuse me.
I will hold them back. Don't let Hulei escape.
Time to test our rapport. Dreams do come true.
Stay away. Existence is unity.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas aflame!
Stay in step.
Fight to live!
Grace and
GG, alright, let's go.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Run! Okay, hold on. Yep. I don't feel like fighting anymore. No, yeah, this is the team I want. Oh, hacker on. Trivialize this game for me. Yeet.
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. Oh, they're back. They're back. They've all come back.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. As we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him, Moktok.
He's getting away. Do something, Jiao Cho. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something!
Maybe this Yao Qing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou.
Yes,
think,
keep
Mr.
him alive! Because that never backfires.
Oh, just look at you. Fallen so low during my absence. You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as I recall, no one from the Yao Qing would ever consider a deal with Duran's offspring.
I've got to make this beast stay here, whether it's for the sake of Feixiao or the Yao Qing. Deal. I certainly have more value alive. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
I won't make the obvious joke.
Muster up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what remains of your life. Speak up.
I'm afraid you're unaware. The woman who defeated you, Jing Liu, she has recently returned to the Luofu.
Oh wait, yeah, she's
Her opportunity
currently
for
here in the
revenge
Shackling
is
prison,
right
isn't
in
she?
front of you.
No, wait, she's been transferred.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill him now?
You should have done that when he
Silence,
first told you to do it.
And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail, inch by inch. Got it?
But my lord...
Body him,
must stay
body him,
here
body
for
him, it'll be
some
funny.
time,
Body him, it'll be funny.
Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. I'll show them what true calamity means. Now, Duran's whelps, follow me!
Oh boy.
Stop them! For our great lord! Fly!
Prisoners must remain in place and obey the guard. Those who fail to comply will face severe punishment, serving as an example to others.
Easy. Oh, that's not good.
Report! After we lost contact with the shackling prison, we received a message from a Psycrane. The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hule is nowhere to be found!
What about the Yaoqing messengers? And the Nameless?
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the shackling
Oh
prison
my
as soon as possible!
That soldier's voiced by the same guy who
dismissed.
voices Jinyuan. He has to have a conversation with himself. That's fucking
General
funny.
Jin Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself.
But this one will only take 2
If
chapters
this is
instead
what
of
they
3.
want, I'm always up for a challenge.
I'm 100% pulling for her next patch. She's
As
so
the Marshal
cool.
Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Lawfu Cloud Knights to pursue Hule myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away. Once and for all.
Alright, I think this is going to be the end of the chapter. Or is there more? Okay, yeah, this is looking like the to be continued part. Yep, there it is.
Haven of memories. Every touch,
Alright, not bad.
every moment is like a thorned rose.
Yo, I'm kind of glad that I do have Akron, because that last bit would have been really annoying if I had to fight them all properly. Akron is actually just cheating. How long has this chest been here? No. Alright. How much do we have? Oh yeah, I will definitely stream the second part when it comes out. Let's see. Sick. I might do this off stream just because they take so long. I know I haven't been streaming overly long, but I think this is a good place to end it. So, let's end it with some wishes after we claim all our achievements. Now, realistically, I should probably just save up for Feixiao, considering my luck has been losing all the 50-50, the past 5 50-50s. So I'm guaranteed the next limited 5-star. However, in saying that, I do kind of want a better physical DPS. No offense to Clara. So, yeah, let's go. Let it rip. Nope. Hey, Lynx. I'm not even gonna say streamer luck is bullshit this time, because clearly lightning doesn't strike twice. Even though scientifically it 100% does, but you know. Fuck. I don't know what my pity is. Damn it. I've got a standard banner pull, so I'll quickly do that, and then... I didn't even loot that one. Take that, thank you. Alright. Last pull. And... let it rip. Oh shit! Yes! Woo! Well, that's the second time that's happened on stream, so we take those. Hopefully she'll be useful for beating Memory of fucking Chaos. Well! That is certainly a way to end the night. Alright, cool. Alright, this will be the last pull actually, take it back. I'm gonna be pulling for her light cone now, because right now, Full of a Neon is glued to Firefly, and I really, really need other good destruction light cones. So, yeah. Well, let me just scroll on over to OBS. Well, thank you for coming along. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I will continue to try and stream Thursday and Saturdays. As for next week, I'm probably going to either do a short indie game or just a fun platformer. Or if I'm in a bad mood and feel like ripping and tearing, I'll probably play Doom because I've been having an itch for that. But other than that, thank you for coming along, and I will see you all later. Goodbye!